Joel?
Yes, ready. Thank you.
Good day, everybody. We've got Captain Quinton de Kock at the top table. We're going to start with Nasri.
Quinny, you're permanent ODI Captain now. We're going to open the batting. Will you be taking the gloves? Will you be keeping gloves in the series?
Yeah, I think so. Well, most definitely. I mean, it's one thing that helps me with my captaincy and my batting, so it's really key for me just to hang on to the gloves for as long as I can.
And just long term, I mean, do you think that's best for the team that you're doing all three?
Yeah, obviously I don't feel like you guys obviously think it sounds like a lot of work, but I think I've been doing it for quite a while now that it just becomes second nature. Obviously now with the captaincy, it just adds a bit more responsibility to me anyway, which I enjoy. So yeah, I think I'm going to hang on with the keeping and the batting for a while.
Khalid Bananas.
Quinny, so obviously coming off a very terrible test defeat, but then watch you guys in training and it looks like a lot of energy. How much has that got to do with the new youngsters that have come into the side?
Yeah, obviously with the new guys coming in, there will be naturally a lot of energy. We've got a lot of guys who are potentially going to make their debut this series potentially. So they're coming out. The team's very excited. There's not a lot of test guys here, so obviously there will be a lot of energy. And it's good to have the guys around.
And obviously, two of those youngsters obviously come from the Blitz where you played with MSL. Did you speak to Boucher and tell them about their qualities, or does Boucher already know what they're capable of?
Yeah, I think they were just knocking on the door anyway. Obviously, we spoke about it and we did mention their names. So we thought that's a good time for them to have an opportunity, whether they play or not, it's a different game, but for them to still be around here, around the change room, around the environment, will still be good for them anyway.
Manus Craig.
How much say do you have, or do you want to have in the selection of the starting 11?
Well, I think it's like any captain. I think any captain, not going to be any more, any less from what Faf had, I guess. I will obviously, we'll come to a decision at the time. Everyone will give their thoughts between me, Bouch, and selectors, and we'll come up with a plan most of the time. I think that's how we'll potentially go about it. Maybe over the time it might change, might not, but we'll just have to see.
I only ask because some captains prefer the selectors just to do that and then get on with the game.
For sure.
Prefer to have a say.
Yeah, I mean, the more info, the better, I guess. As long as we all just have an understanding. Just making sure we're choosing the right team or the best team for the situation and for the team.
Okay.
What do you expect from the world champions? And obviously, nice not to be facing Ben Stokes. Just in a 3-match series, quite short. Obviously, very important to try and start off with a win.
Yeah, obviously, I think. I think obviously it's always nice to not play against Ben Stokes anyway. But no, they've still got some quality players. A lot of them are still World Cup winners and were part of that squad. So they've also got some exciting young players also. So I think it is important we start off with a win here. To be great, I think it'll be great for the team environment. And yeah, boys seem like they're up for it. So yeah, hopefully we'll get through.
Something similar, but the challenge of facing the world champions, what does that do to you guys as a squad? Does it give you an extra incentive to, I guess, not a shock in this series?
No, not really, actually. I think it's just like playing any other team. Just despite you have a World Cup anyway, it doesn't change anything. Still the normal English team that we'll play against. I remember the last time we played against them, we actually did pretty well. I think we won the series. So no, it doesn't change much whether they're World Cup winners or not. It's just like playing any other team when you're playing against Australia, India, Bangladesh. It doesn't matter.
Obviously, probably a little bit better though, aren't they? They're World Cup winners.
What's this?
For example, going to be a little bit better, aren't they? They're World Cup winners. It's not really like facing any other team.
Well, that's the way you see it, I guess.
Lloyd.
Quinton, is there a feeling now that this is obviously a period of renewal for South African cricket? Along the way, you're trying to identify young talents. Do results become less important as you're trying to give as many youngsters a go at international cricket as possible over the next little while of ODI cricket?
Yeah, obviously we're on I would say like a rebuilding stage in the 50 over format now. We're looking forward to the next World Cup, and we're at a stage now where we're looking for the youngsters to come through, the new guys to come through, and obviously give them the best opportunities we can and the most opportunities we can, and hopefully just help them grow as cricketers, and yeah, just be great prospects for us in the future.
And over the course of the series, will the plan be to give all of the youngsters a run at some point, or are results still absolutely paramount in terms of choosing the team that's going to win the game?
Yeah, look, I think for this series we just want to win the series for now. Obviously, there's still a lot of time to give a lot of opportunities, but I think it's just better for us as a team that we just get a series win. I think that's more important at the moment, just for the moral of the team. And then obviously in the future we will be giving more opportunities when we decide it's best for the team.
Quinton, you've batted with Ash for so long, one degree that presumed the possibility of visa, and stuff. You've opened with him in T20 cricket. Just what's your relationship with him, and how important is it for you guys to take the tone up front rather than
No, I think Reza and Hash are very similar people in general anyway, very calm, cool, collective, it's going to be pretty much batting with Hash anyway. I mean, me and Reza have a great understanding. We play a lot of cricket together with each other anyway, so I'm sure we'll do well together and we'll be in good stead.
What are his qualities that make him such an attractive option to go forward?
I think he reads he plays situations really well. And he's very cool-headed. I don't see him. Pressure's not really worried to him. Well, that's what he makes it seem. And yeah, he really looks good when he bats, especially we know as cricketers, well, South African cricketers, when Reza really gets going, he plays proper cricket shots and it's hard to stop him. So hopefully he comes off like that. He's been batting really well and he has been knocking down the door really hard, so hopefully he does.
Well, this being captain, I mean, you've been a brilliant performer for South Africa, especially in one day. Do you think you're going to enjoy this extra bit of responsibility? Let's say if you want to get the side over the line or get bigger innings, do you think the captaincy could actually make you even better?
I think, I hope so, to be honest. I think when we were in India, I just had a short stint there. I kind of felt that extra responsibility was good for me. So I hope it does. I'm really hoping it does. But yeah, we're just going to have to see, and I'll still keep just trying my best anyway.
I don't know if you know, England's record at Newlands in ODIs is terrible. Played 7 times, they've only won 1, and that was against Pakistan in a World Cup game. Does that help the South African teams to put more pressure on you?
No, not really. I've never thought about that. We've never spoken about it. We've never dig that deep into it. You never know. I think every time they come there, it's a different team that plays. Anyway, this England team could come out firing and then end up winning, and then there goes the stats all over again. So they've got some great players. They can easily change around. But in saying that, we try and keep it on a winning note for us tomorrow.
Turning it around, what makes it special for South Africa to play here?
I think what makes it special here is that when overseas country, an overseas team that comes here, they always want to play here. They always want to play against us here. I think we do really well at this ground. And it's just an awesome place to play. Obviously, you got the mountain, the weather on the day when the weather's right, so it could be a crackover day. It's just a really awesome place to play cricket and to watch cricket.
Final question, Neil.
Quinton, have you got any thoughts on the whole Colpack contract debate? And there's been so much talk about it, and it's like never goes away. And have you ever been offered a Colpack contract?
No, I've never been offered a cold pack. You know, it's people's opinions at their time of their career. Also, I think people decide when they need to move on, they need to move on. You know, whether we as the obviously leadership of the team and because there's ways that we can find ways where we can lessen or control it better. That would be great. I think we are working on it slowly but surely, and it's never going to change overnight to change the decisions to sign callback deals. You know, I don't think a lot of the deals are signed over guys just thought about it overnight. I think it's always been a process before signing it. But I'm not too sure how we're going to make it, how we're going to stop it. But yeah, we'll hopefully some of the guys from CSA are on top of it and working hard on it.